So, good morning again. I hope everybody's doing well. It is that time of the year where it's nice and chilly outside. The air feels a little more crisp. So, and we ask ourselves, what have we got going on for today? So here we are with our chance to just sit back, take a breath, let our shoulders relax, let our necks relax. And see what the cards have for us as we take a daily inventory. So let's see what we have here. Relaxing the neck, the arms. Listening to the cards like they're the sound of the ocean. And here we have our stack. This is our 3 threads going out to the universe. Each one a different conversation, a different thought. And whichever thread we pull is the one that we'll follow for the rest of the day. Good morning over there on Twitch, Hot Watt. Haven't seen you in a while. But Twitch, you might have been there, but Twitch is kind of, with this software, kind of flaky. But good morning. So, today is Friday. And I think just with the week and all, I'm going to go with what's right in the middle, what's in the heart, to take us through. I'm still contemplating, does the ocean sound like a lake? I've never been to an ocean. Oh, man. So, it would have to be a really, you know what? It could be like a flowing brook. You know, just a few seconds of a flowing brook. It's just the sounds of the water. Could be a breeze. It could be whatever's soothing. So I'm going to do our 3 and 1. Yeah, they absolutely do. They certainly can. You know, on a quiet morning at the beach with the ocean, the waves will just gently, gently lap. And it's the same thing with the lake, where you have that little gentle lapping. So, what do we have for today? We are starting out with a King of Cups, and he is looking forward at something. And so kings are about about leadership and being in control, and cups are about emotions. So this is about putting our emotions out there while we are taking charge, not just staying up in our heads. But he's looking at the 10 of coins. So coins are what? Coins are home, health, finances. And the king is looking at this with a compassionate eye. And 10s are completion. So that means that it's like the king is looking at something that's like, wow, did I finally accomplish something? You know, and he's looking at, and I like to put it like this when you're looking at the numerology and the numbers. You know, you have the 1 through 10, but 1 through 9 is the race. So when you run that race, you get to 1 through 9, and then 10 is what you do with the earnings from winning that race. And that's what this is. To the 7 of Swords. So sevens are about potential and ambition, and swords are thoughts. And so here we have these 6 swords here that forms almost like a boat. But we have this thing where this comfortable boat, another idea comes in and kind of disrupts it. So this is one of those things where what I say about the 7 is where stress can build up and we do something we normally wouldn't. When we get the 7 of swords, sometimes the stability of 6s and the stability of 10s, after a while, 10s are completion. So when you have completion, you have a 10 and a 1 and a 0. It's time to start something new. It's time to move on. But when we struggle with moving on, we want to keep our position. We want that solid stability of the 2 5s. Then sometimes we will do things that we shouldn't. We may react in a way that, again, it's just, we've been there too long. We need to start a new cycle. But you know what? I have 10 coins. I'm going to hold on to these 10 coins. And that's when we start losing a bit of that spirituality we may have started with. And we may start doing things that we normally wouldn't because we don't like change. And this is about change. I'm solid, I'm stable, I've got what I want, I don't want change. I'm solid, I'm stable, I got what I want, I don't want change. And yet, what's the advice card? The one major that pulls up in this one. And it's the Magician. The Magician is card 1 of the majors. So, if you look at the Magician, he's got everything he needs. He looks bright and fresh and young. He's got a wand, he's got cups, he's got coins. And he's got his little dagger there, which is a sword, which can be seen as a sword. But he is willing to start over fresh. And he looks happy. He looks like he's ready to do something. And he's looking at the past. He sees where we've come from. It's like, here's the 10 here. He's ready to move on. That's what this advice card is saying. So, here we are. And sometimes it's difficult to start over, start fresh, start something new. But if we stay too long in this 10 of coins, all that solid stability after a while, are we happy? Sometimes we fear change. But good morning, Twix. Time for a new adventure. That's exactly what it is. This is where our thoughts go when we stagnate. This is where our thoughts go when we stagnate, which is a 7. Again, we have the stability of the 6s there, the calm, the harmony of the 6s. But that can only last so long before discontent comes in. So today, it's one of those things where maybe we need to look at where what our 7th sword is. What it is that, we don't want to change. And Happy New Year to you too, Twix. Yeah, I tell you what, it's one of those things where now I got to get back in that groove. I've been doing this for over a year now. And I tell you, I'm just going to keep making myself do it because I get so much from it. So I took that time off and it's like, ugh. But as a matter of fact, this is me This is the end of the year. And this is me having those thoughts of, you know what? Maybe it's time to, blah, 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 instead of doing something healthy, because things are so good. This is that thought where who needs to get up early and meditate? And it's like, you know what? It is a brand new year. So yes, how are we going to start our new year? We're going to start it with the Magician. Take all the tools that we gained from the last year and start over fresh. Awesome. So, with that, I hope everybody here has an amazing rest of their day, their evening, depending upon where you're at, morning, noon. If you're about to go to dinner, have a good dinner. And I will be back here tomorrow. And it was good to see you again, Twix. Take care, everybody, and thanks again.